Hi everyone, I'm Mofalango and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. If you are new and not subscribe the channel, so subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get some more videos about grammar. Today, as you know that we are going to discuss the ditransitive verb wish from active voice into passive voice, how you are going to change it. Before starting that, we will little bit look at the definition of ditransitive verb or detransitive verb. Die means to transitive which can be changed into passive voice and verb which shows an action. So those verbs which need two objects and can be changed in passive voice into four ways are called ditransitive verbs. So ditransitive verbs need two objects and can be changed in passive voice into four ways are called ditransitive verbs. you know Ditransitive verb need the two objects. The first one is direct object and the second one is indirect object. What is direct object? Direct object means all non-livings and indirect object means all livings. So all non-living things are called direct object and all livings are called indirect object. Why they need two objects? They need two objects in order to complete their meaning. If we say, he wished you, he wished you. Now a question arises, what did he wish you? And if I say he wished a happy birthday, now again a question arises that whom did he wish a happy birthday. So for that, indirect object and direct object is necessary for the ditransitive verb wish. If I say he wished you a happy birthday, now over there, the sense is clear that he wished you what? A happy birthday. He wished a happy birthday whom? To you. So over there the meaning is now clear and understandable. We value indirect object a lot, the living thing, the living one. And if you want to shuffle the places, so keep in your mind your indirect object means you will be followed by a preposition, like he wished a happy birthday to you. So this is the way to change it into passive voice into in active voice into two ways. So our main target is how we are going to change it from active voice into passive voice, and today we have got the ditransitive verb wish from active voice into passive voice. First we will be having the simple sentences and we will be changing it in past perfect tense. Simple sentences, those sentences which make simple statement are called simple sentences. Teacher had wished his student a happy birthday. Teacher had wished a happy birthday to his student. This is the active voice of the ditransitive verb from in active voice into two ways, and over here indirect is coming at the beginning, direct object at the end. And if you want to bring the direct object at the beginning, so your next object will be followed by the indirect object will be followed by a preposition to. So in passive voice we will be little bit discussing the rules how you are going to change it. Teacher is here subject, the doer of an action. When it takes the place of object here, by is teacher and by is teacher, by is teacher and by is by teacher. So over here, they all are called here agent. Keep in your mind, it will not be called object, it will be called agent. And what is agent? It tells us who does an action. Most of the students, they write when subject takes the place of object, even then they write in the formula object. But keep in your mind, it isn't object. Why? Because when you shuffle the places of the subject into object and object into subject, when you bring subject in place of object, it will be called agent, not object. And when you bring your indirect object or direct object in the place of subject, like student, you have brought here in the place of subject, and here a happy birthday, the direct object. Whether you bring the direct or indirect object at the beginning, here it will be called the title or the topic subject. And what is title and topic subject? A person, place or a thing in a sentence which we are talking about is called title or topic subject. So keep in your mind here, you will not commit any sort of mistake. Here it will be called the title or topic subject, whether that is indirect object or the direct object. Now when you bring the indirect object at the beginning in first and second sentence, is teacher will come at the beginning, a birthday at the end, birthday at the beginning, teacher at the end. In the same way, when you bring a happy birthday at the third and fourth sentence at the beginning, so teacher will come at the beginning, to is a student at the end, to is a student at the beginning, by teacher at the end. So there you need to be little bit careful while changing them from active voice into passive voice. So in passive voice you are going to change them into 4 ways in this way. Student had been wished by his teacher a happy birthday. Student had been wished a happy birthday by his teacher. A happy birthday had been wished by teacher to his student, and happy birthday had been wished to student by his teacher. This is sometimes coming with the student and sometimes with teacher. So there you need to be little bit careful when you talk about the first the agent. So by teacher to is a student, and then here to student by is teacher. When you shuffle the places, is will come at the end, whether with your agent or with your indirect object. This you should care about. Negative sentences, those sentences in which we deny the statement, reject the statement and refuse the statement, are called negative sentences. Teacher had not wished his student a happy birthday. Teacher had not wished a happy birthday to his student. Student had not been wished by his teacher a happy birthday. Student had not been wished a happy birthday by his teacher. A happy birthday had not been wished by teacher to his student. A happy birthday had not been wished to student by his teacher. Next we have got the interrogative sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question are called interrogative sentences. Had teacher wished his student a happy birthday. Had teacher wished a happy birthday to his student. Had a student been wished by his teacher a happy birthday. Had a student had been wished a happy birthday by his teacher. Had a happy birthday been wished by teacher to his student. Had a happy birthday been wished to student by his teacher. Next we have got the formal sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in a formal and polite way. Had teacher not wished his student a happy birthday. Had teacher not wished a happy birthday to his student. Had a student not been wished by his teacher a happy birthday. Had a student not been wished a happy birthday by his teacher. Had a happy birthday not been wished by teacher to his student. Had a happy birthday not been wished to student by his teacher. Last we have got the informal sentences. Those sentences in which we ask question, deny the statement, and we ask them in an informal way, in a friendly atmosphere. Hadn't teacher wished his student a happy birthday. Hadn't teacher wished a happy birthday to his student. Hadn't student been wished by his teacher a happy birthday. Hadn't student been wished a happy birthday by his teacher. Hadn't a happy birthday been wished by teacher to his student, and hadn't happy birthday been wished to student by his teacher. So these are the sentences of ditransitive or wish from active voice into passive voice in 4 ways, in present, in past perfect tense. Hope you got today's lecture. Wish you best of luck. See you next time with next lecture. Goodbye.